hear you.
Oh.
Man, oh man. Here we go. So much going on, so much rain. Hopefully people show up. You know, it's funny, you do these live shows and you're like, we hope somebody shows up. So much going on, so much rain. All right. Always got to get situated. Here we go. House to Homestead. What's up? People are showing up to the chat. All right. That's kind of funny, right? We should have like a dividing wall right down this screenshot. And because like Stacy's over there with the modern up-to-date looks and Doug's over here with his old looks. Oh my goodness. What's going on?
Hi, guys.
Morning, morning, morning.
Good morning.
Getting me some moonshine.
Couple rabbits here. Mary.
Hold
Hi,
on.
Mary.
Here's how you properly drink moonshine.
With a little raw apple cider vinegar.
All right. Morning, Kentucky. You guys getting some rain? Guys, we got over a foot of rain. It's been raining and raining. Then it stopped, and now we have like these winds that are like 50, 60. I mean, it's like blowing everything. Oh, my goodness.
There's Miss Bonnie. Late.
All right. So sorry, you guys, we weren't on yesterday. We have our truck.
Oh, major truck.
She did it.
Yeah.
Is the sound okay? The video? Hey, how is the video quality today? That's what you guys, I'm looking for your answers. We want to know, do you notice any video quality difference today in this video?
Yeah, can you tell?
That's what we're waiting for.
We
We're waiting for it. There's a lag. Don't forget there's a lag.
I know.
Good morning.
Sullivan family. Shannon. Sarah. Nathaniel.
Great
Real
video.
house.
Great, good, great quality video. So you guys definitely
Can you
notice
tell?
a difference in the video quality. Is that
We'll
what you're
tell
saying?
you why.
Nice. So we actually dumped our AT&T because when the Do It Justice, if you guys haven't checked out their channel, go check them out. They're living full time in an RV. They're making a pit stop in, I think, Tennessee or
yeah.
Georgia,
Yeah.
somewhere like that. And they're hanging out for a minute with their family. But they came here and they had Verizon, and Verizon has unlimited data right now, you guys, and it's very inexpensive. So we were doing the talkity talk, and then they did their live show, and we were like, I was watching on my phone. I was like, the quality's good. It's streaming. It's no hiccups. They're like, oh, we got Verizon. It's 4G LTE. We love it. And I was like, really? So then I did some investigating, and we jumped from AT&T to Verizon with unlimited 4G LTE, most reliable in the nation.
That's right.
And
We
so
are excited.
we can tell that you guys are saying that the video quality looks much better.
Yeah, the color's better, everything.
We love it. That's awesome. So that's a major upgrade. Thanks to Do It Justice for that. If you guys haven't checked out the channel, I believe they're at our homepage. They're on the side there in our Homestead Homies column, and you might want to give them a checking out. Let's say Washington State. Yes.
Fermenting. Cool, cool, cool.
All right. Let's see. Homestead. Good morning. I'm going to switch over to my phone. Man, oh man, oh man. So what's going on, guys? You guys got some questions? We're going to hang out for a little bit. We got to get ready for the Baker Creek Spring Seed Planting Festival thing.
And we need to get outside because it's been raining so much. We
got to catch up.
The garden, everything is the best.
Did you guys build your pallet potato beds? You know, we did that video about it. So they're really popping up now with the rain and everything. So that's really cool. I think it's going to work out really good.
Yeah, it's doing good so far. We've had a lot of rain. Everything's popping up great. I can't eat it quick enough. All the greens.
All right. Live chat. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use the phone for my live chat because it's hard to see over there. Man, you guys are going fast with this live chat. Woo, man.
Tacos today.
I have my
Yay.
lemonade fermenting. What's up, fellow homesteady homies? There's Mini Steading. Hey, Teal House Farm. Sammy, you guys getting a lot of rain down there? I know it's raining a lot more down south too. So hope you guys are doing good down there. I think our grass is drowning.
Pratt family. Hi, guys.
Wow, the Pratt
Cindy.
family. Don't
Doc.
forget.
Hi, Doc.
Mike, Jenny, don't forget what we said on your way out there to the Appalachian Homestead Conference. We're counting on you guys.
Sullivan family.
All right.
Peppers and potatoes are in the ground.
Man,
There's
this is
BC, Canada. Coleman. Hey, guys.
Is it too late to plant potatoes? Not really. It depends on where you're at, but not really. You should be all right, don't you think?
Yeah, I know here in Missouri, we have done it toward the end of May, even the beginning of June when we had so much rain and all that before. And I know here the Amish all the time, it's like, let's just try it and see. Then they'll plant some now and then they'll wait and they'll do it later. And, you know, generally here they'll get, you know, a couple of potatoes harvests if they can, you know, they'll like zigzag them a little bit and they do okay with it.
Hey, Anita from England. Good to hear that you are growing your food and it's a beautiful day in England.
Yeah, I think every place is getting rain. Everybody's getting
Farm Alarm says the rain has them so behind on their gardening.
Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, there's plenty of time. That's one thing we try to convey to you guys. I mean, don't stress out over stuff. I mean, you'll get it done. And if it doesn't, you know, you just tidy up what you're doing and then work for fall. I mean, we still can do plenty of good stuff in the fall. But we're going to, you know, we'll have all of our stuff in. We have a ton of stuff growing outside. We haven't given you really any updates. We're busy with this conference thing. As soon as we get back from that, it's going to be like all garden videos and stuff like that. So
well, and some other stuff too.
Well, sure, and some other
because
stuff.
You know what? We always say, do what you can where you are. I mean, if you can't get out and do things because of the weather, then do other things. You know, there's other things you can do in the side. Do some reading, you know, get some stuff done inside. I mean, there's so much you can do. So always stay busy.
Yeah. Yeah. Homestead Homie from Nevada, Flying versus Farm. Good
Howard,
to see you guys.
The cases are in the house.
Of course, the cases are in the house. They got a clock. They're like official Homestead Homies.
Oh, and then 6 times Bless is getting their garden between the rains.
Lots of rain here in Ontario, Canada. People evacuating homes by the hundreds. Mayor is out in a boat telling folks to leave. Wow. Really? Wow.
No, it's bad news.
Lots of rain. Yes, lots of rain. Lots of wind, too.
Well, I like the wind.
Yeah, slowly.
Yeah, we have sun now, and it's nice because the wind will kind of dry it up a little bit. So if it blows hard, that's good because it'll make soak in the ground quicker.
So tomorrow's video is going to be another how to make money on the homestead. I'm going to take you guys along with one way that you can make money on the homestead. And, you know, I'm just trying to, with those videos, I'll probably make a playlist, like ways to make money on the homestead. And we'll just put a little playlist together for you guys. Because a lot of people always ask us, like, how do you make money and how do you, you know, sustain it? And, you know, a lot of people don't want to work, you know, a 9-to-5 job anymore. So you guys have to think outside the box. So, you know, you got to get creative. And there are ways that, you know, on your homestead, I mean, tons of stuff. You can do a CSA. You can, you know, cut grass. We did that video about cutting grass. You know, what was the other videos we did about making money? Remember? Oh, sharpening knives and scissors. That's really good to do.
Yeah,
Yeah. Blank. Stacy had a rough night last night. She was at the bar till 2 a.m.
No, last night. Okay, so if you guys were making kombucha, I'm really not very tolerant of like caffeine. And so I don't do any like black tea or anything. It's mostly herbal teas and green tea or white tea. So I make my kombucha, you know, with maybe 1 black tea bag. Sometimes I don't. I'll do green tea bags and white tea bags. White tea. And so last night we ate a little later than we normally do because we've been having all this drama with our truck. And so I got home late and lo and behold, I had a kombucha and all of a sudden I was wide awake because I go to bed in like 5 seconds when I lay down at night. I was laying there for an hour. I didn't get to bed. I came down and just did some reading. I didn't go to bed till 2 o'clock. So I have dark circles under my eyes.
I was out.
Tired. I'm so tired.
I woke up and Stacy was on the floor and she had her little flashlight on. I'm like, what are you doing? And she says, I'm rubbing out my calves. And then I just went right back to bed. I thought she just got up out of bed and did it. She'd been up for hours. I sleep hard. JDK has his potato beds going in his pallets, just like in our video. Good for you.
Oh, and then I want to do I have a couple of cool shout outs. I want to really thank Allison, Namiki Roberts from Hawaii, and her family, because I really like the Aliyah sea salts.
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
We got the package, and the salts, I mean, I love them. There's the black salts and then the red salts. Oh my gosh, thank you so very much. I've used so many of them already. I love them. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, so somebody asked about me getting stung when I'm cutting the grass around the beehives. Now, the first year we had the beehives, I had them right over here, kind of in our area around the log cabin, and I was cutting the grass by there. Only like one time I got stung twice, and then I moved them out to the alpaca pasture, you know, the hay barn area where they're at now. But then they were over by the trees. Well, actually, then I moved them on this front part of the house. Then I moved them like all over the place. But now I have them in the alpaca, where we keep the alpacas, or where we did keep the alpacas, our hay barn area now, another paddocks for the sheep. And the sheep keep it down, and I don't have to cut around it, so it's no problem. And remember, if you have a question, make sure you leave them in all caps so I can see them. And we'll try to answer them the best we can. Okay, so what's going on with the truck? So we have an F-150, you know, and it's got, you know, 250,000 miles on it or whatever. I mean, it's a great truck, but it's starting to get a little wear on it. So she had went down, she met somebody in town and gave them a Scobie so they can make kombucha, because they happen to live pretty close. So as she was talking to her, she left the lights on in the truck.
For not that long.
For not that long, you know, about an hour. And
it was not.
But anyways, the truck was dead, right? So we got the truck jumped, and then I said, "Well, go by the dealer or the AutoZone place and just have them check the battery to see if the battery's holding charge and is doing okay." So she went there, and the guy was real nice and helped her out, which they always are. And they checked the alternator and said the alternator was going out. So we replaced the alternator, and then so that was on a Monday. Right? That was on a Monday. No, that was on a Friday, right? Then we sat around. We don't really drive around a lot, so we did a few little things. Then Tuesday, when she went into town to go to work, as soon as she got into town, the truck was smoking. There was this crazy noise. Yeah. So it was all this kind of drama going on. She calls me up. I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, I don't know what to do." She's at her friend's house, and her friend was already gone. She was there by herself, because I'm like, "Well, can you borrow the car?" So I called my buddy. If you guys are on Facebook or in the St. Louis metro area, our buddy James has a company, and it's called Good Stewart Handyman Service. And he's like, you know, knows some stuff. He like can fix anything. You know, he's remodeled and built houses. He helped me finish the basement in our first house.
He's like a great handyman that could do anything. A
good salt of the earth dude. I mean, somebody you could tell your grandma to call, and you know she's going to get treated right and not ripped off. Right. So I called him, and I called my other buddy, Greg. Greg was going to drop what he was doing. His house was flooded down in Pacific. So he was like, "Dude, I don't have no problem. I'll go up and help her out." And I'm like, "Well, let me try my other buddy," because James has like a toolbox, you know, store in the back of his truck, because he does everything like that. He has a handyman service. And so he went out to help her out, and he was checking it out, and he's talking to me on the phone, and he pretty much figured out that it was the air conditioner compressor. And so he said, "Well, if we leave the air conditioner compressor off, it won't engage the clutch for the pulley, and then you won't get the noise, and there won't be a bunch of problems." So then she drove straight back home, and then we got a hold of the dealership. And the cool thing about living in a small town too is the guys are really nice there. They actually gave us a car to drive while they're fixing it. And we're hoping that it gets done sometime today.
A Ford Fusion, I hope so.
Yeah, because we have to go out of town, and we're taking Ozark Off-Grid Family a couple of sheep and a barbecue grill. So we're like, man, we're going to need our truck. James already said that if we needed a truck, he would be happy to let us borrow his truck. So that's what happened with the truck. So it messed up our whole schedule. She had to go back in Thursday, make up some hours at her classes. And now we're sitting here waiting for them to call, because we still have to get a trailer hooked up, borrowing a neighbor's cattle trailer, and take those sheep down to Ozark Off-Grid Family. Now you know all the story.
That's right.
We'll be setting up a GoFundMe if you want to. No, just kidding.
No, thank you. Okay, so A lot of people are asking, somebody asked about the Scobie from the ACV to make kombucha. It's a different kind of strain. I know people will try to do it and it won't be like as traditional, and it sometimes takes a really long while. I mean, if you can't get a Scobie, you can also buy like a plain kombucha from the store. It takes a lot longer to develop it, but eventually it will work. So you could also do it like that. But I know people do it and it's not really the same. But it's still a fermented food.
Yeah, we have Scobies if you guys want to email us. You know, we try to get everybody. If you have emailed us in the past and we never responded to your email, and sometimes you guys ask questions. And
just keep asking or send us a private email.
Because the thing is, guys, we're getting like tons of emails and it's really hard. Basically, it's just me. Stacy really doesn't do it. And it's hard for me to keep up. So even if I star your email and I want to come back to it, I'll get so many emails by the end of the day, right? Your stuff's like on another page or 2 pages away. So I apologize. We really try hard to get back to you guys. We've had a couple people that were almost upset that we couldn't get back to them. And we were just like, hey, I hope you understand. We get a ton of emails and a ton of questions, and our videos, we're getting comments.
Because you'll eventually get answered.
And then they were like, oh, I totally understand. I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. And I was like, it's no problem. We really we do have the heart of helping you guys out and trying to answer your questions. But as the channel grows, it's going to get more difficult to do. So just bear with us and keep asking your question, or, you know, just please realize that, you know, it's really, it's kind of overwhelming, but I'm trying to keep up with it, you know. All right, somebody's asking how far to keep the hives away from your house. So if you have your hives, our hives are probably a couple 100 feet away from our house.
And the first year we had them, they were really close.
One time we had them right here, which is about 50 feet. Over here, we probably had them, they're like 60 feet, 50 feet. So it just doesn't depend. They're not going to come around your house. They need a water source is the main thing. If you have water on your property, get them fairly close to that so they can have water all the time. But other than that, you can put them wherever you feel comfortable with them, you know. All right, I called 4 times in one day, no luck. LOL. Oh, yeah, well, when you call somebody and they don't answer and there's no luck, then you leave a message and you say, hey, this is me. Give me a call back, because I never got that message. Ha, ha, ha. All right. Will you be, what will your, oh, somebody asked about food on the road. Tell them what you do for us to eat healthy on the road.
I take a cooler. I always take it. Great things for any of you guys that are traveling, because it's hard to travel and to eat good. You know, nuts and seeds are always wonderful to take. Good jerkies, especially if you make them yourself, because they're really high in nitrates and chemicals and bad things. So if you get a good organic jerky, those are great to take with you. I also take, I go to the store and get those big tubs of organic greens. I bring like bowls with me. I bring my homemade salad dressing. I bring my sprouts with me. You know, I may bring a tub of, you know, go get like an organic little cherry tomatoes, or depending if I have it growing here, I'll bring my own. And I just kind of just bring snacks. So, you know, vegetables like cauliflower and broccoli and carrots and radishes and those things that'll last a long time. I take those with me. Hard-boiled eggs are great to take with you on trips to get your proteins, you know, and get, you know, good vitamins and minerals from that. So I just try to take foods that are easy. And then I make my energy balls. And I did a video on that with almond butter, you know, and I put some, you know, dried fruit in them, you know, if you want something sweet or just to kind of fill you up. You know, and I just try to bring foods that are healthy and good for us, just in case we can't have a place, you know, maybe everything that's around is a McDonald's or a Hardee's or something, and we need to eat something. So I'm always prepared. We always bring a cooler, and I always bring kombuchas with us. Even when we go out to a restaurant or something, we go in. Doug carries the jug. I carry my bottle of water, or we carry 2 bottles of kombucha. And when we go to a restaurant, we carry our water all the time. So I have like a little 3-gallon thing of water that we bring, and that's where we get our water from. So, you know, I try to be and a lot of it is preparation. You know, if you guys prepare before you go on a trip, it's very simple. It works.
One of the other secrets is we always eat out at restaurants that are like totally like maybe organic or as natural and good and clean as we can. And then once we get inside there, then we drill the waitress, and then she goes back and forth to the kitchen 5 times. And then we get it figured out. Right.
And someone was asking about, I think, the lemonade. I barely saw that. We did the fermented lemonade. The fermented lemonade is very fizzy, and if you keep it in the refrigerator for like a few more days, it'll get even more fizzy. But it is very, very good. And really for summer, that would be a great thing to start drinking.
Hey, James and Leah, thanks for the super chat. Does it take a lot longer to bake in the wood run oven? Do you keep wood burning in there all the time? Stacy is such an inspiration to me. It doesn't. It's just like a regular oven.
Yeah, just like a regular oven. The only thing with our oven, because I know some of the wood, wood stoves like this, you can control the temperature for an hour. This one, you put the wood in, and if it gets too hot, you can control it by the side. There's like little air things that you can turn. What are those things called? I don't even know.
Air things.
Air things. You turn it, it gets airflow, and you can control it. If it gets too hot, sometimes you have to be careful. And I kind of know my oven and how it works. But I know some of the other wood burning cook stoves, you can control the temperature for like a full hour and keep it at 350 without it fluctuating at all. So that's how sometimes I might, make things a little too brown, or if I know it's really hot and I'm going to bake something quick like cookies or something, I can do it. So.
What are you going to bake?
You don't get any cookies today. And
also, I know you asked us about the link for the fermenting kit. That link is solid, you guys. If you want to save 10% off of your order for the fermenting kit, and they have free shipping, go hit the link. It's on any one of our fermenting videos. And I think you said you were going to talk to your peeps about it and put it in one of your videos on something you were getting ready to make. And we really do appreciate that. Another update is we're going to start the Amazon affiliate link. So if you guys want to support the channel, we don't want your donations, we understand super chat, all that stuff's cool, but we're just saying we're not doing Patreon and we're not doing this other stuff. So if you want to support the channel, basically that doesn't cost you anything. We want you to, or encourage you to, use our Amazon affiliate link.
Is it on there now?
It's not on there now. I'm going to work on it, and when we get back from the Baker Creek thing, it'll be in every video, and you guys will be able to get like the Nourishing Traditions book and all that stuff that you're going to, everyone's asking about the brushes. We did the video on the brushes. So you guys will be able to click through those Amazon links.
And just stuff that we use here all the time that I use every day will be on there. Because we couldn't do it before because Missouri didn't allow whatever, right?
Right. We were blackballed from Amazon because we live in Missouri. But in February of this year, 2017, they took that off. So now we can be an Amazon affiliate. So if you guys want to help support the homestead, and you shop on Amazon anyway, it doesn't cost you a dime.
Oh, Teal House is like, oh, yeah.
And we would really appreciate it. Just don't use Teal House's Amazon link. Just only use ours. I'm just kidding. All right. Do you drive an Amish horse and buggy? Yeah, we have videos on it too. Okay.
Right now we have some kittens in one of his buggies.
Hey, Farmer Meemaw. I love Amazon. Right. And you guys, it's a great way for you guys to help support the channel and what we're doing here. And it doesn't cost you a dime. And all you do is click through the link. You do all your shopping there, and that's it. And then they just send the little pigeon with the thing around its neck to us, and then we get a few bucks for it.
Yeah, and I'll put all the things because there's a lot of stuff that I use, that you guys can see the products that I use that will be on there too. So that might be helpful. And you got cuckooed. They want to know if can you be specific items. It'll be the ones that are on there that we use.
Yeah, what I'll try to do is I'll spend some time and I'll crack through all the little things we use all the time. And then I'll also have a link for like a generic, like where you just go through that portal. We still get credit, and you just type in anything you're looking for and type it in and use that link portal to buy what you're going to buy and then check out, and then it'll be fine. What kind of horse do we have? We have a saddle horse. What is she? Sadie?
Oh, she's a Palomino.
Palomino, and we have a standard bred with a little bit of Morgan in them. So that's what we use there. Okay, we had a team of Belgians that we plowed with and disked with, and that I pulled wood out of the tree lines with and all that stuff, but we didn't use them enough, and they were too much to feed, so we moved them on to somebody who could really use them.
Someone wants to know about if I fermented in a big crock before. I never had a big, huge one. I've had littler ones, and I've used them. But honestly, out of everything that I've used, I really love my mason jars and those the mason tops that we are using now. It's very easy and simple, and I don't have to worry about it. And that's what I like the best right now. But I have used the crocks, and crocks are great, especially if you're going to do sauerkraut and a lot of stuff. They're perfect.
All right. Did you get tornadoes there? No, we don't. That's the thing. Somebody was asking about tornadoes. Like, how does Missouri get a lot of tornadoes? I think more like Joplin and down south, you get a little more tornadoes because it's closer to like Oklahoma and the Panhandle and all those Arkansas. They get it. We get like one rarely here. I remember growing up as a kid. I can only remember like two, maybe, like growing up my whole time.
They've gotten worse over the years, I think. Yeah.
Not really like.
We had one go over my house when I was little and blew all the roof off.
So I mean, you might get them every once in a while, but really not. Pretty normal, not overly too much tornadoes. Ooh, the cats are
playing. Yeah.
All right, you guys should pick us up on your way to off-grid house. Hint, hint. Oh, she's talking to somebody. Tara. Hey, it's the Homestead Homie of the Month for April. Tara Panula.
Everyone congratulate Tara.
Make sure you let us know when you get the when you get your clock from Layman's. I always like to follow up with that.
And then somebody wants to know, I can see, it's mini steading. Is your greenhouse done yet?
Yeah, the greenhouse is done. I just have to do a little bit of shelving in there and put my rock down. And then I'm going to build a raised bed inside of the greenhouse. So I'm working on that. And, it's been raining for 5 days. But, it was a tie, okay? It was a tie, all right? A tie. All right. Tara in the house. All right, let's see here. I almost missed you again. I look forward to seeing you every day. Dang, Laura, I put it on Twitter. I put it on Instagram. I guess I didn't really put it on YouTube.
Put what on?
Because we didn't do a video.
Oh.
Yeah. But tomorrow's video is going to be another way to make money on the homestead. And some of these ways are kind of obvious. So I do them anyways just to kind of make you go, huh, wow. So, because sometimes when we're doing this kind of stuff, you guys, when you're trying this stuff and it's new to you or whatever, the obvious stuff, it like seems to elude you, right? So you're like, oh my gosh, that was crazy. But this is just going to be another way that you can make money on the homestead.
Someone wants to know if we have problems with gophers.
No, she goes for this. She goes for that. If I need something in town, she goes for it.
You know what? They are the moles and the voles, and they have been really bad this year. Really bad, destroying.
Started last year.
But we have Airedale Terrier, and she just goes right at the holes, and she gets them right out. She's very good. They're very good for that. So, but they've been really bad this year.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of them, but we do have some. We're a small club, but we have some powerful friends. All right, let's see. How are you keeping bugs from eating your garden? You can use neem oil and
Dr. Bronner's together. I love that.
And companion planting is huge. You want to do your companion planting. So we put your marigolds out, and then
I got marigolds everywhere.
Right.
Marigolds with everything, and then I, between like garlic or onions, I'll mix them all up in there. Sometimes I just like throw a bunch of stuff in there, especially greens, and see. Sometimes I like to just see what happens.
Okay, Stacy, what's your favorite way to eat plantains? We have so many around our property. That's also good for medicinal stuff.
Yeah, I use it a lot more for medicinal stuff because I have other things like lamb's quarter, the dandelion greens, and things like that around here. But I do use it a lot for, bites, things like that, more so.
All right, Stacy, they want to know about some ranch dressing. You got a video about making some ranch dressing?
We did the video on the
She saw that when she already left a comment saying, "Do you know about ranch dressing?" Because
all you need to do is just put yogurt in with it. Just
with the same salad dressing you made.
Yeah, you could do like Greek, put like a Greek yogurt, a thicker yogurt in there, and then when you do the ranch, do your oil and your vinegar, and then you want to put the yogurt, and then dill is the trick that you want to put in it. And if you want to make it a little sweeter, you can put some honey in it and do it, and just do it by taste.
Have a great day living off grid, McGarvey style. Thanks for stopping by. 314 people hanging out. That's pretty good. Love it. Thanks, Heidi, for being a moderator. Everybody say thank you to Heidi for being a moderator.
Thank you,
I might
Heidi.
need a couple more moderators. If I do, just let me know. Texas boys. Hey, what's up, Goober? If that's you or Mr. Texas boys, pick us up on your way to the Ozark off-grid family. Pick us up on your way to the Ozark.
Oh, there's Tara. Yeah.
We could if you really wanted to, I guess. But I don't know where you would stay when you got down there because Actually, Baker Creek has us staying in somebody who works there's house. So, and the nearest hotels are like 30 miles away or something. But email us if you want to try to work something out. That'd be kind of fun. Road trip with the Knoll family. Yep, you got cuckooed. Where is all of your thumbs up, people? Yeah, where's all your thumbs up, people? What is the deal? Hold on, I'm going to check. You guys are going to get busted. I'm going to check the thumbs up right now. 34 thumbs up with 300 people watching. Come on. That's barely 10%. We can't even get more. We have better video quality. The sound is very good. We are off grid, no electricity, Wi-Fi hotspot, talking about great topics, sharing our life, and we got 34 thumbs up. Come on, let's go. I want to see that counter go. Let's go. Come on. I'm glad you are on Amazon right now. I've been looking for brushes and haven't ordered yet. I hope there is an email reminder. Dried onions are good also in ranch dressing. Yeah, we will get that Amazon link up. Just I got a ton of busy stuff today to do. And then I'm going to work on it when we get back. So probably middle of the week next week, we should be pretty solid. And I have a collaboration video coming up at the end of the month. And that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it should be.
What's up from Arkansas? All right. Oh, man, I thought I got caught up. Okay, here we go. Organic farming. Click thumbs up. Yeah, thank you, Organic Farming, for clicking the thumbs up. I mean, all you do is move your mouse over there and you just hit that little thumbs up. Doesn't cost you nothing, and barely any effort. You can do it. We should have like 200 thumbs up. All right. Now we have 171. All right, I'm going to check it. Oh, maybe is that what it is? I got to refresh my phone. I'm not seeing them. I'm going to check it when the video is done. If you guys give us thumbs up, that helps the YouTube get our fabulous videos posted to more locations. All right, I'm scrolling down here, see what's up. Bubba's Corner, 210, Doc Hatfield. Doc Hatfield, glad you could make it. Doc Hatfield is a longtime subscriber. Been watching our videos for a long time, and we do appreciate him. He comments on our videos. I think he's trying to, elbow his way into the Homestead Homie of the Month. All right, let's see here.
And hey, Bubba and Tiffany too.
Bubba and Tiffany, he's our original OG. All right. Oh, so now we're up to 220. All right. And if you guys, if by chance, you just dropped by the YouTube homepage and you looked down and saw live streaming and you clicked on our video for the first time and you're like, what's going on here? Because I do that sometimes. Like if I go to the homepage and there's a live show or whatever, I'll just click on it to see what's up. And I've actually brought people to our channel that way and hung out and made, more internet friends. But if that's what you did and you're watching this video, my wife and I live kind of off the grid. We don't have any solar power or anything else. We live holistically. We grow our own food. We try to eat right. We try to share like fermenting and kombucha and yogurts and a lot of homemade stuff. And what else?
And just live the life of living off grid.
Oh boy. And building, and we raise chickens and guineas and sheep, and we try to educate and help people. Not that we're like the smartest people or anything, but we're just trying to share our journey so people can glean from it and become empowered to do it themselves. So thanks for stopping by on a quick checkout on the live stream tab on the YouTube homepage. Thanks for the super chat, little S. We do appreciate it.
And someone's asked about fermenting strawberries. Strawberries probably would be they'll get a little more mushy if you don't mind the mushiness. And when you ferment fruit, because it does have a higher sugar content, then you only want to do it like 2 days. I would lacto ferment it with some whey, and maybe do it no more than 3 days. I prefer like blueberries and things like that. I did a video on that. But you could.
So Diane's asking, what do you have to do to be the Homestead Homie of the Month? Every month this year, 2017, we're giving away a Layman's exclusive. Layman's, if you guys haven't checked it out, I'll leave a link down in the video. You can come back and check it out. But they are a non-electric company very good company, a home business, home family business that, we really love to support home family business. They're in Ohio, and they sell a lot of non-electric wares and wood cook stoves. And
oh my gosh, it's sort of like, if any of you remember when you were a kid and you got the Sears catalog and you like to look through everything. I love it when I get my catalogs. You go through it. It's like, oh my gosh, I want this and this and this and this. If you don't get the catalog, order the catalog, and you'll have so much fun. You'll totally relate to everything in it.
They have grinders for grains. I mean, just everything you can think of non-electric.
And it's it's tried and true. These things have been around a long time, and you're like, oh, this is great.
And actually, they're even to the point now where if they find something and they can't find it anywhere, but they know it's a good product and they like it, they'll actually manufacture it and build it and assemble it right on the property. So that's huge. So we're giving away a clock from their store. It's once a month, all year in 2017. And all you have to do basically is just show up to the videos, show up to the live streams, leave your comments, engage with the channel. If you do other social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, tag us on the post, make posts about us, share our videos and tag us, share us on Instagram with your followers. That's the stuff we get notifications for every time we're tagged in something or, or commented on. And that's what we look for. But it's not limited to one or the other. We just look for someone who's like all the way around doing stuff and helping get the word out about the channel. And that's what a Homestead Homie is. You guys are trying to share our channel, share the message we're trying to bring to the table. And then once a month, we randomly pick somebody. Stacy pretty much is in charge of it. So if you want to brown nose her a little bit, you know who to get a hold of.
Tara got it this month, yeah.
So that's how we do it. So just engage with the channel and hang out. Oh, it's a little 5 acres of freedom. Thanks for everything you do, guys. Appreciate the super chat.
And then someone was asking about RA, and RA stands for rheumatoid arthritis. There's lots of studies that show that people with RA are like 500 times more. They can't, you have gluten intolerances. So I would probably recommend, if you're RA and you're not doing it already, that you should be on a total gluten-free type diet. And that could really help the symptoms on that. And someone had also asked about cholesterol. I'm all about food here, guys. And for all of you guys, if anybody is suffering from, PCOS, or if you're having any female problems or hormone problems, or you're just not feeling right, or anything, your diet is your key to everything. So I would highly, highly recommend that you stop sugars. Refined sugars are the worst. It's the enemy. It'll mess with everything. Refined foods, processed foods, anything in a box, grow it yourself, get it organic, everything. It
takes a commitment.
You have to do it, but once you start doing it, it's just like part of your life.
And maybe don't walk right in and like blast everything out and get new stuff. Just kind of ease into it. Like every time you're replacing something that you eat normally, start moving towards the more organic or the less processed food. And then that's the cycle. So as you're getting rid of something, you're bringing in something a little better. And if you keep doing that, pretty soon you'll look in your pantries and your husband and your kids, they'll never even know. And you'll be like, we've been fermenting and eating good and you guys feel great. And I've been doing it for months.
Well, yeah, for sure. It is. And then the big powerhouse are cruciferous vegetables, like your cabbages, your Brussels sprouts, your broccoli, your cauliflower, radishes, all those kind of vegetables like that are so powerful in detoxification and your body, wonderful. And then lots of greens. Try to get 7, 8, 9, 10 cups of greens a day. And you don't have to do it all at once, but maybe split it up, have a couple big salads, however you want to do it, juice them. But that's what's going to help, because it'll help your potassium levels. That lowers your sodium. You want to regulate it. It's so important to eat good like this, and try not to eat out. Try not to eat a lot of fried foods. Simple. You guys know this, right?
You guys can do it.
You can do it.
It's just, you got to break the habit. You guys are in the habit. Yeah.
Plenty of water, because you need to filter your body out. You need to filter that junk out. What did I hear? I got to remember about this quote. It was really good. You keep talking and I'll think of it.
No, we don't milk any animals here. It's a big commitment to do milking animals. It's so easy for us to get raw milk and goat's milk or whatever we want. So it's a lot easier to do that than to have an animal on the property that we have to tend to. We're doing these speaking engagements, and we have people come here and watch our house, because we live here full time. We have animals and dogs and cats. And so to add a milking situation in would just be a whole nother level of drama. So we're just not ready to make the commitment. So if you guys aren't ready to make the commitment, don't get animals that you need to milk. Okay, because then what will happen is you're not ready to make the commitment. You'll start off doing it. It's fun and exciting, and then you'll not like it, and then you'll have an animal, and just make sure you're ready to be fully committed. We're not, so we don't. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I just missed too. I don't know whose name it was. Someone was talking about eating for your blood. I'm a really big advocate on this eating right for your blood type, and I incorporate that with a lot of other things. If you guys are interested, there's a book called.
It'll be in our Amazon link, but you can go find it now.
Dr. D'Amato, and it's Eat Right for Your Type. There's also an encyclopedia, and it goes over all the bloods, A, B, and O, and the different types of foods you could be are beneficial for your blood types, and foods that are not beneficial for your blood type, and also foods that are neutral, and the reasonings behind it. So like beneficial foods may help, increase your metabolism, and then maybe ones that are not beneficial then could possibly cause you like a metabolic inhibitor, causing you to gain weight, or maybe some foods that you eat may cause you to get disease susceptibility.
But do your homework, get the book, read
check
about
it out, because it's a good way to kind of add to some of the ways that you're eating. It's not going to hurt you to eat some of the foods on there that says beneficial. But I do like that book. I use that a lot in a lot of my teachings and things that I do.
So goodbye, Lisa. Appreciate you stopping by. Tell the grandbaby, give him a kiss. Future homestead homie, little homestead homie. Let's see. Somebody else asked something here. Yes, Tony Peak, always sharing our videos on Facebook, Twitter, also Google Plus, and he blogs. And he even went the extra mile when we had the internet problems with Facebook. He's a nice guy. He set up a Homestead Homie page on Facebook, and he made it clear this wasn't our thing, but he wanted to help support us and keep the videos on Facebook. So that was, we really appreciated that. And that definitely has him
Tony, on
the list for the Homestead Homie of the Month. And he's building a cabin off grid right now. And he's just a cool dude. He's always engaging and helping us out and doing all that. All right, let's see here. Don't miss a notification. We Tree Bonsai, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Thanks for keeping your wrench, and thanks for hanging out with the Homestead Homies. Hey guys, Daniel here at DNS Homestead in Southeast Alabama. We're not on YouTube or anything, but y'all are big inspiration to get our permanent homestead full swing. I love you guys. Well, we love you too, man. Thanks for watching, and we really do appreciate it. You guys mean a lot to us. It's amazing that we have made so many friends and connections, and we get so much interaction and emails, and just, the fermenting thing. You guys are blowing up. The Mason Tops discount coupon.
It's so easy. It's just a great way to preserve your food and get those beneficial bacteria into your body, and use your food that you're growing
and ease into it. Yeah. If you guys are new to it, don't start downing tablespoons and cupfuls of.
Because it is good. It's sour like a pickle. Right. You want to do a lot. Yeah, just need a little bit.
I planted way too much broccoli. Any ideas what I can do with it? Chickens love broccoli. If you have chickens,
they do.
Yeah. They love greens.
Well, not broccoli as much. It's kind of hard. Broccoli is one thing that is, I know a lot of people give it away because I can't stand the way broccoli is when I ferment. I don't like the smell of it.
Oh, somebody asked about tick or fleas on their kitten. They just got a kitten and they have fleas. We have a video. Just go to our homepage, use a little magnifying glass and type in natural flea and tick, and it'll come up and you can watch that video. We go over it big time in the video.
But for the cat, you could apple cider, but cats are a little different when it comes to essential oils. Dogs, you can use a lot more essential oils on. Cats are a little persnickety. You have to be careful with that. But apple cider vinegar is very, very good. It'll help with a lot of different stuff. And if you see a tick on it, make sure that you, are careful when you pull it out. Yeah.
Sabra, Benson, we have 2 good videos, maybe 3 on the homestead tour. We have one called Bird's Eye. So just go into our same thing. You guys go to home pages of channels that you like. If you have a question, and use that magnifying glass and type in a couple of keywords like homestead tour. And then those videos will pop up and then you can watch them. It's just that easy, but we do have some already available. Yes, Jerry and Lisa. Yeah, do that. That would be fine. That would be cool. Oh, nothing. It's all right. They're just saying they want to do something. How do you know if you can have chickens if you live in a neighborhood? Call your... There's a hummingbird.
Yay!
The hummingbirds are here.
Oh, yay!
How about that? Did you guys watch our hummingbird video?
Oh, it's
There's
drinking.
the first one. The Scout's here right now. I heard him the other day, but I didn't see him. But now I'm watching him right here.
He's drinking.
And he's drinking right now.
Oh, how
nice.
exciting. This is a special day. Everyone say cheers.
Hey, on our live chat, we changed
it.
We changed it to Friday for a reason. You guys got to share with us our first hummingbird.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Dang. Oh my gosh. Yeah, call your city and your county. And if your city and your county and your little neighborhood watch whatever that stuff is, AOH Homeowners Association, if any of them tell them you can't have chickens, put a for sale sign in the yard. Get out of there. All right. Yay for the hummingbird. Yeah. We love our raised garden beds. Yeah,
so do I.
That's Stacy's favorite. I mean, we like the back to Eden, and it's going to be fine, but she favors. Actually, I'm adding 2 beds right now. She favors.
Give me more. Give me more.
The beds.
Yeah, I like them a lot. They're great.
Yay, hummingbirds. Why no alpacas? Because alpacas for us are high maintenance.
And the funny thing is last night, because I drank that kombucha so late and I couldn't sleep, I was looking at some of my old alpaca videos. I didn't tell you. I was watching them. They were very cute. I mean, we did learn a lot. I'm glad we did.
She had to have them. We tried it, but, it wasn't for us. We have to shear them. They're not very heat and humid tolerant because they're mountainous animals. So, most people that live in our heat and humidity have fans and misters. And, I mean, it was just too much for us. So sheep are easy keepers. We have hair sheep. They're called Katahdins, and they are easy keepers. You don't have to shear them. They provide meat for the homestead. They are prolific birthers. You get 2 or 3 at a time. After the first year, you get 1, and then after that, it's 2 or 3 at a time. I mean, it's just for us. That's the way we've gone. We have plenty of paddocks for them. Make sure you have enough room for your animals. Don't keep your animals on one little 1/4 of an acre or a 1/2 of an acre and have 5 or 6 animals that are dependent on grass and for moving.
Unless you can afford to feed them.
Well, even if you can afford to feed them, right, you're still going to have hoof issues. Okay, so a sheep can get foot rot, and that foot rot that they get is like a disease. It actually goes into the soil. So if you get that on your property, you have to actually get rid of your sheep for like 3 years, 5 years, 4 years. It's like a long amount of time, and you can't have anything on there till that bacteria dies. And like for cows and for like horses, they have to be able to move around, guys. Otherwise, you're going to be doing foot maintenance all the time.
Or maybe just stay with chickens.
Yeah, we have plenty of room so our animals can move. I put boulders in our pastures for the sheep to climb on. It's like their natural habitat. We have dirt mounds for them to climb on. I mean, they're all over the place, and that it keeps their feet in check, and they're not pinned down into an area where it's poopy and muddy and wet. They can move all over the place.
And I love this time of year, guys, because they're starting to lose. I mean, they have so much of their winter hair. So what they do is they start losing it, and they look crazy. They got the craziest hairdos, with the hair sticking up everything like a mohawk here and hair hanging off the back end, and they look really funny.
And Texas Boys is right. Also, it cuts down on your parasites. They're not eating over the top of their feces. It keeps their intestinal tracts cleaner. We don't ever worm our animals, guys. We use ACV in their water, a little DE in their food sometimes. But other than that, we rotate them. You have to rotate your animal.
And then you want to keep them healthy. I use redmond salt and then kelp. All that stuff helps.
It's like 2 to 4 sheep per acre. Okay. So if you get like 2 females and a ram, and then they have babies, and then you work with those babies for meat or for income on the homestead, wink, wink, nod for tomorrow's video, then you're in good shape. Never breed. They say you could breed back the ewes. The girl, you can breed back the ewes, the baby ewes, to the father one time, but we don't practice that. So when we have our sheep, when they get old enough, we'll bring in new ewes, and we'll move the ram in and out too. So that's how we do our husbandry. Thanks for coming by, Bonnie Dobbs. That's my cousin in Oklahoma. Appreciate you. She was looking for us yesterday on Facebook. She's like, where are you guys at? So thanks for coming by. We do appreciate you. We love you. Do you guys have many snakes?
We have chickens and guineas.
And so that means not many snakes.
No, they help.
Buying good property at a good price. Stay away from popular places. The places that you go, Make sure they're not, you don't want to try to get a place in, Colorado or something. It's probably going to be more expensive land.
And if you're going to go off-grid properties are generally, less expensive, of course, because you don't have the utility hookups.
Yeah, and you want to try to find raw land if you can build a structure or get a tiny house brought in or do shipping container houses. But the main thing before you do anything is check all your local ordinances. Make sure that you can do what you want to do on the property you want to buy, because there's nothing like buying property, doing something, and then somebody coming by and say, oh yeah, you can't do that. So make sure you always check your ordinances, guys. How do you get a Scobie to make the kombucha? You can email us, or you can make one yourself. We already covered it earlier in this video. So there's a couple of different ways you can do it.
Wants to know about treating our dogs with DE for worms. Every twice a year I'll do DE with my dogs. I'll do like a month on it, like in the springtime I'll put it on their food, and then later at the end of the year before winter hits I'll do it again. The
email address is in the description box of every single video that we have. And probably the girls, Wheatgrass Bonsai or Mrs. Rain, will put the link on the chat for you. Do you guys ever talk about remedies for chemtrails? Everything we do is a remedy for chemtrails.
We did a video on chemtrails and we talked about some of the things.
I know, but I'm just saying.
You know what? One of the best things you guys could do really for that, wheatgrass is wonderful. So if you can grow your own wheatgrass, or you go to the store and you buy a good quality organic wheatgrass powder and then have a wheatgrass shot. Wheatgrass is really good for that. Heavy metal detoxification is great. Also, if cilantro, I always talk about cilantro. Cilantro. It tastes good for the people who like cilantro, and it's really good for getting rid of those heavy metals. Vitamin C is wonderful. And then people always ask me about supplementation. The only supplementation that I would recommend, no synthetic vitamins. If you can get your vitamins from food, like Garden of Life is a very good brand. You want your supplementations from food, from plant sources, from food. So like vitamin C, supplementing with vitamin C are all wonderful, wonderful ways. And then of course, colloidal silver, people like that too. That works very good too. So just, the big thing, keep your immune system strong, eating clean, drinking plenty of water to filter out stuff too. And it all helps a lot. And the cruciferous vegetables is very, very good and helpful for all that stuff.
Thanks, Lee. Lee says that he talked about us on Road Dog Radio to Kevin Rutherford at Let's Truck. That's cool, because I think that we have, we have material that can cross over to trucking people. I watch some of the trucker type video dudes and girls. There's a lot of females too. And, I think it's a good crossover. I think when you boil it all down, we're just about living like a simple, debt-free, holistic, good life. And I think that resonates with almost, every human that walks on the planet. So we appreciate you giving us a shout out on his show. Maybe tell him to get a hold of us and maybe we can go on there and do a little something with him too. Do you have a video about saving seeds from year to year? Yeah.
I'm trying to think. We did the one about how I do save my tomato seeds. And then what other, did I do any other ones? I don't think I did.
We just, at the end of the year, we just harvest our stuff and we put seeds in a bag.
I just let some of them, I let them bolt, and then those are the ones that I save, and then go on to the next year.
Does the soaking bean method keep its benefits if you can them? You won't need to soak them if you can them, right?
No. Whenever you heat anything up, you're going to get rid of some of the minerals and all that. Yeah. But soaking, you're still going to soak them. It's going to help you tolerate it better. So if you're going to soak your beans before you can them, I would still do that. Yes, for sure, because it'll help you. You may notice you might not get as much gas or anything because, you want to cook your beans once they're done soaking. So yeah, definitely. That'll be fine.
We don't have a video about gray water because it's just a sink and a tub and it pipes right out to our tree line. There it is. I mean, there's nothing. I thought I answered your question. I almost saw, George, that you asked that the other day on a video, if I remember right. But that's it. We just pipe it right out to the tree line. It waters the trees, and we use biodegradable soap, and there's no problem with doing it. All right. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. Right. Because we got our eye on you. Making sure you want to be the Homestead Homie of the month. Come on. All right. I did. Sorry, I didn't see it. Oh, it's okay. I was just saying, I thought I remembered that, you know, I'm pretty good with my memory, and I thought you had asked about the gray water before, but yeah, that's it. We just pipe it right out there. And, you know, it's worked fine, and the trees are doing fine, and we only use natural soaps, and some of that dirt from us is good to go down the drain and water the stuff. Plus, we have an outdoor shower too, so or soon to be, and
Soon to
so
be. I can't wait.
much there.
I'm waiting. I'm counting the moments.
Shalom from Oregon. Shalom, Stephen. Which eye do you have us on? Both of them.
Have you done any maintenance on your log cabin?
No, but I'm about to, because Stacy keeps being mad because sometimes when it rains, I got a few little drip holes.
Well, okay, so you guys want to know. So we do have our saddle notch logs, and
Yeah.
they're just total thick logs.
Yeah.
What you see here is what you see on the outside of the house.
Yeah.
And the chinking, we have very strong straight line north wind. So sometimes the wind blows from the back, and there might be teeny little holes in the chinking, and the water will start dripping down on the ground. So I have my couple areas. And then I have to put my towels. Yeah, and
no
then
big deal.
and the guttering too back there. We have some issues. So
No, you know.
and then he fills
No
it
big
in
deal.
when we find them. Like we had some up here. We've had.
I let her nag about it
Yeah.
for a while. I don't jump right on it, but I'm gonna do it. I had a little spot up here that was really, when we had some south winds and it was really
Ooh.
windy and the rain was really gushing in. I got a little spot right over here, but I sealed it up last year. But I just noticed the other day with all that rain we had, like a little bit was coming in. So I try to keep it tight, but I was telling her, be thankful that our house isn't super duper tight. You don't want a super duper tight house. You want to be able to get the toxins out and have a little breath, you know, breathe going on. So yeah, and then pretty soon we're gonna probably stain the outside again.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you about that.
What?
The water comes down the walls. It just gives me a reason to kind of clean the walls a little bit with that water, and I clean the floor.
You're giving away my secrets.
That's how I do it.
Oh boy, I tell you.
So you're getting ready to what, stain? What are you going to do?
Yes, I do sometimes miss the Harley. We enjoyed riding the Harley. You know, I think the Harley was cool in that regard, but I think it was just the travel part of it.
Yeah, it was going. And then there's no other way to like see your surroundings when you're out, and you know, without having the car over your head and all that. I just loved being out in the open.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it like a Jeep Wrangler or something,
Yeah.
but the fuel is inexpensive.
Yeah, it's a cheap
And
way to travel.
there's just something about riding the Harley. It just has like this. It has like a freedom. I don't know what, I can't explain it to you guys, but we really enjoyed it. And when I got the second Harley after our Harley got stolen when we were in California. I came home. I bought a police bike. It was one of the white ones with the saddlebags. We had that one for a while, but it was just like, oh, it never really had the right flavor, the nice feel that we liked, because my other bike was totally tricked. And then we started the lawn care landscape business. I sold that to kind of get that going. And we haven't had one now for, I guess, 10, 12 years or something.
That long?
Yeah.
No,
We've been here 6. And I started the lawn care business for, 5, 6 years we were in that.
I guess so.
So, but yeah, we
But
miss
we
it.
still have, I was thinking about that. We still have our chaps and our jackets.
We do? I thought we sold them all.
No, I kept all that because you never know.
Mine too?
I got everything. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we sold it. I thought I sold my jacket to that guy.
No, we had a couple.
Yeah.
No, I kept one jacket for him, one jacket for me, and I think I still even have 2 pairs of chaps. So someone wanted to ask about, I just saw that about, are we going to still use the sun oven with outdoor kitchen? Oh my gosh, yes.
Sun oven videos. You guys are going to get sick of fermenting and sun ovens because here they come.
Yeah.
50 ducks in a hot tub. Thanks for stopping by up in Canada, yo.
Check out his channel, you guys, because his channel.
He's the duck dude.
If you want to know anything about ducks, he is the man that knows everything about ducks.
Yeah.
He has
a lot of
going
ducks.
on. He knows.
If you go to our homepage, he's in our Homestead Homie thing. I think he's the first one, so you can go check him out. And he feeds the homeless with his eggs and his ducks. And he asked, "What's for lunch today?" Duck. No, not duck. We probably won't eat lunch today. We got a late start, and then after we get off of here in about 5 more minutes.
No, we're having grass-fed hamburgers today.
Yeah, later today.
Yes, and a big salad.
All right. Well, I don't know everything. I knew you were going to say that. That's why I was trying to cut her off. I mean, he does a good job with his ducks.
He has lots of experience.
Great experience.
And if you want to know anything, all of his videos, if you go and watch any of his videos, He has lots of experience. So
and you guys can get his t-shirts. If you just donate to his channel, he has t-shirts that he sends you for the donation, and that helps him feed the ducks and keep his channel going. So, you know, I know everyone says money this and money that, but, you know, at least with that, he's feeding the homeless with his eggs. He butchers them and takes the meat over to them. So,
and he
he's
genuinely
giving back to
loves what he does, and
Yeah.
he loves his ducks, and, you know, we love that.
All right, the heat activated on our stove is what's the name of that thing?
Maker's Choice?
No,
What now?
the fan.
Eco
Fan.
ECOFAN. And that you can get that at
Our Amazon link.
Yeah, Layman's has it too.
All right, if you just got here late today, though, we're going to have an Amazon link up on all of our videos going forward, and maybe I'll try to get them put on backwards. Everything we use around the homestead doesn't cost you a dime. All you have to do is use that link, and they'll kick us a couple cents for every dollar you spend, and that'll help us fund projects around the homestead. Doesn't cost you a dime. No special videos. No making you feel special, just to know that you're helping us out by using the Amazon link. Probably you already shop on Amazon anyway. So it's just another way, or just a way that you guys can help out. Doesn't cost you a dime. So we appreciate that. All right, don't join late. I've been watching the Scobie from you guys, but it's illegal in California. But my daughter actually found kombucha yesterday and bought some for me. I've been wanting a Scobie from you guys, but it's illegal in California.
What do you mean?
What? I'll send you a Scobie. You send us the address. We'll mail one right off to you. What do you mean it's illegal?
No,
Never heard of such a thing.
Maybe
Having
it's
a point
illegal to
that-
send it there or something.
No, it's not. They don't even know what's in the box. You email us. We'll send you a freaking Scobie to California, the communist state. All right, here's the breast. Not going to say where because I don't want to rain on your parade. I'm getting a Scobie from you and make my own. Yeah. Just email us. We'll hook you up. All right, that's about it. We appreciate all you guys hanging out. You guys, I mean, you're awesome. Over 300 people the whole time. You guys
Oh, I
help.
say he says Amazon doesn't work in UK.
Yeah, it might not. You guys have been awesome for hanging out. We really appreciate all you guys getting the word out. It's helping our channel grow if you haven't noticed. You guys are helping the channel grow. There's no secret formula. There's no magic potion. We're putting out the videos, and then you guys are doing the outside work of sharing the videos, talking us up, and that is what's helping the channel grow.
And before we go,
That's community.
Is there anything you guys want us to do videos on?
Oh my gosh, we don't have time for it.
Well, they put it on there.
They're going to start listing so many.
Well, then we'll see it. And then I'll give
DNS Sun Oven link. Yeah, Sun Oven. Yeah, save money on your Sun Oven. Thank you, Heidi. Let me just tell you guys something about Salt of the Earth people, okay? Heidi cooks with a Solavar Sun Oven, right? And we cook with the All-American Sun Oven. She posts a link for you guys to purchase. Well, it's our channel, but it's still a good thing. She posts a link for you guys to purchase a Sun Oven through our link. That's what we're talking about, guys. It doesn't have to be like this, you know, take their knees out, knock down, drag out, talk about people, be mean to other people. I mean, if we all just keep working together, we're going to build good community. We're going to have good videos. We're going to broaden the awareness for people to grow their own food, to live a healthier life, you know, to maybe think about leaving the concrete jungle. And that's what it's all about. Be kind to one another, you know, do what you can where you are. We'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And be kind. Be kind to one another.
That's your motto today. Be kind to everyone that you meet.
If you guys are going to the Appalachian Homestead Conference, be kind to one another. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We really do appreciate it. And we'll see you Sunday.